It's crazy to think that almost 500,000 people died just to make a wall. Yes, the wall was important and is legendary, but the amount of casualties that happened is astounding. The Great Wall of China should be a piece of history that is well known to everyone. To inform you more about the Great Wall of China, we'll take a look into the history, then the structure and location, and lastly, some tall tales of the Great Wall of China. So, let's dig right into the history.
China has a long, vivid history. The Great Wall of China actually consists of numerous walls and fortifications. It was said that over 400,000 people died building the wall, says History.com. Many of these workers were buried within the wall. The Great Wall of China stretched from the China seaport over 3,000 miles west. The Beike Kingdom repaired more than 900 miles of the wall. From 550 BC through 577 BC, in order to defend themselves from the northerners, they built the wall and stationed troops on their borders. It was the Chahu state who first built the wall during the Qin dynasty to defend themselves from the northern invaders. Emperor Qin Shi Huang had all the walls joined up, and that's how the Great Wall came to be. Now that we have helped you understand more on the history of the Great Wall, it's time to talk about the location and structure.
The land where the wall was built on changes from deserts to coasts and mountains to flatlands. The Great Wall of China was created atop a chain of mountains and through mountain passes for strategic purposes. The builders would use stone, soil, sand, and brick. When people think of the Great Wall of China, they usually imagine it being made out of all brick and slabs of stone. However, those aren't the only things they would use. Jiayuguan's Great Wall section in West China was built with dusty loess soil, states China highlights. This type of soil is the most erodible soil on the earth. Wood would also be used, mostly for the more important parts, such as the forts. There are many sections, such as the following, told by Travel China Guide: Jiayuguan Pass, Jiankou, Mishenyu, Huangyaguan Pass, and more. A few of these sections also have tales about them as well. Just like any other incredible creation, there are legends that go with it. A popular tale about the Great Wall of China is of Mengjiang. The most known version, says thegreatwall.com, is of Fang Huilang. He escaped from his duties and hid away in a private garden that was owned by the family of Mengjiang. The two fell in love and soon got married. However, right after they got married, he was taken away once again to work in the harsh conditions. After a while, Mengjiang wanted to see him again, so she decided to bring him some new clothes. When she arrived at the wall, she realized that her husband had been worked to death. The news struck her deeply. Her sadness was so great that when she cried, part of the wall broke down, showing tons of bodies and bones. Mengjiang pricked her fingers, drawing blood, to test the skeletons to see if one of them was her husband. When the blood finally seeped into his skeleton at last, she took his bones and set up a proper memorial. After she did that, she went to the ocean, jumped in, and killed herself.
Great Wall China info states that there are a few more stories of the Great Wall of China that are also famous. One more was of a designer for the Jiayuguan, a part of the wall, who was known to be very good at calculating how many bricks would be needed for the section. The officer who was in charge doubted the designer's counting and asked to have one more brick added just in case. At the end of construction, there was one loose brick sat on the wall as if out of place. The officer later realized he should have put more faith into the design. If you visit it today, you would still be able to see that brick. We have now completed the track across the Great Wall of China. First, we bored you with the history of the Great Wall, then we built on your knowledge on the location and structure, and lastly, we entertain you with some legends on the Great Wall. We hope you learned a little bit more about the Great Wall of China. Thank you for listening and have a